Oh, hello, my dear gremlins. Oops, darlings, students. It's wonderful to see you. I hope you've had a lovely Halloween weekend, feeling somewhat recharged or burst out some crazy energy. Well, now, I wanted to just comment for a few moments on a few points based on the first assignment that we had for class. Now, first we had the discussion based on the video with Carol, the drug addict, and whatever feedback we had to share about her interview. A lot of you talked about, and I kept seeing those words, she claimed, she blames, she excuses her behavior. Things were intertwined. We saw a lot of that. It was a common theme. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's why we do those exercises, to examine our own reaction, tendencies, patterns towards that kind of behavior, because it's one of the most triggering points that we see in mental health profession. Some of you mentioned that it's a selfish way when we talked about what triggered her behavior. Some of you talked about recognizing that it was after her mother passing, as per her report, that it's a selfish way to cope with loss. And that her mom would have never wanted her to get indulged in that behavior. So a lot of those themes across the board kept coming on, and this was one of my key ideas for you to keep exploring how you feel about each and every one of those issues and particular disorders as we cover them, as we talk about them, as we make discussions, so that you have clear awareness. If you happen to work with a client like that, what's going to show up? Is it going to become more about you dealing with your own issues, or is it going to become more about you actually being able to drop that bag of potatoes off your shoulders and actually being able to be a true helping professional? And you know what? None of those two is wrong, but it's important to know where you stand. Either one of those would work. Only in one case you would be able to work with the client and deliver the message and be really truly helpful. Or in the other piece, you would recognize the issue and would be able to recommend them to a helping professional, hopefully. What we don't want to see is the third option, which is you being in denial and staying there, trying to do therapy or some sort of helping profession with your client, and being internally tortured by this exercise. And with that being said, obviously by now you know your professor is not afraid of feeling silly. I don't think it's ever healthy to feel too full or serious with yourself. So, all right, I will see you very soon. Bye bye.